life, I'd take the cactus up the arse over losing a hand. We're moving. Right. So today I'm gonna film a would you rather while I'm cruising. Just filled up. It's the middle of the day. Let's go. So the first question of would you rather is M140i or RS3. I think that one's pretty obvious based off of what I'm driving, the M140i. However, saying that, if I had the extra spare cash, I do believe the RS3 is a better car. But if you wanted something with similar miles and similar year, RS3 versus M140i, you're probably looking at a 10 or 20 grand extra compared. So price performance is M140, hence why I bought it, one of the reasons. And the second question is BMW M2 competition or BMW M4 CS. Now, as I keep saying in every single video, I think it's going to be the M2 competition, just because it's one of them affordable. I say affordable, it's like still a 40-50 grand car. I think it's affordable compared, or affordable in my sort of situation I'm in right now. If I saved a bit more, I could get an M2 comp versus 140, but the M4, you know, in my opinion, they're both great cars, but it's got to be the M2 comp for me. Now, this one's not correlated at all, and this is what I like. I like just getting my stupid personality across. It's going to be sit on a cactus every day for the rest of your life or lose a hand. Now, I'm left-handed, so if I was going to lose a hand, I think it'd be the right hand. I'd still be able to drive an auto. I'd still struggle and, you know, do other things that the left hand requires, but we'll not get into that one. But I think I could live with the pain of sitting on a cactus every single day. Like, it wouldn't be comfortable, but the use of my hands for driving and videoing and, you know, things that I need to do in everyday life, I'd take the cactus up the arse over losing a hand. So it's got to be cactus for the rest of my life. Next one is, would you rather someone hit the front of your car or the back of your car repair-wise? Now, obviously, I'd rather neither, but seeing as this is a would you rather, because I've done stuff to the back of the car, I'd rather the front of the car get the hit if it's not major, because as long as it doesn't damage the engine, I haven't wasted money, you know what I mean? It'll be covered under insurance or whatever, but either way, I still would rather not get hit. But yeah, I think it'd be the front end if it's not a major crash. If it is a major crash, I think back end, because the engine would be salvageable, and that's one of the most important parts of this car, is the engine. The B58, absolute weapon. So yeah, I don't know, that one's a 50-50. I'm just gonna hit you with I wouldn't rather either. Would you rather lose your license or lose your 140? Nah, long term, even though I love this car, I do love the 140, it's my pride and joy. My girlfriend's not gonna like that I said that, but it is my pride and joy. And even though it is my pride and joy, I think losing my license would be way worse, because I'd have to wait another 5 years or so. If it was for a ban, I'd have to wait another 5 years before I could drive anything, losing my license. If I lost the 140, it'd be wank, but I could still drive and get about my day. So it's got to be the 140, even though I never want to lose this thing, and I plan on keeping it that way. So yeah, I'd rather lose the 140 than my license. Now, would I rather have a more expensive car that's slow, or a faster car or sorry, a cheaper car that's faster. I'll put all the actual questions in the comments, like I do in every video, subtitles type, so you can actually understand what I'm saying. But the gist of that one is, would I rather have a more expensive car that's slower or a cheaper car that's faster? So basically shitbox or nice car. I think it would be I'd go for the slower car, sorry, the cheaper car. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'd rather have the cheaper car that's faster than the more expensive car that's slower, because if I'm gonna get enjoyment out of it, I want to be able to put my toe down and actually shift, versus risk someone hitting me on the road and I'm not even going fast. So yeah, it's got to be the cheap shitbox, if you will. Another question is similar to that, is would you rather be able to only drive shitboxes or not be able to drive at all? And obviously there's nothing wrong with shitboxes. I personally like the look of shitboxes, because it's like a shed on wheels, but they'll just fly. They're just fun. So it would definitely be the shitbox over not driving, because just for the convenience, if anything. And there's nothing wrong with driving a shitbox. So definitely drive the shitbox over drive nothing at all. Now then, Micra or Ford KA. Now this is coming from a friend of mine who has a Micra, or did have a Micra. So obviously I've got to support him and say Micra, but even if it wasn't him asking the question, it would be the Micra, like the K11 versus the KA, because no offense if you drive a KA, but I just hate the look of them. They're just an ugly car. Whereas the Micra, you can get Micras looking pretty cool, and you can quote me on that one. There's some pretty cool ones about there. Just type in Micra K11 shitbox and you'll just come up with like all sorts of different looking Micras. But yeah, I choose the Micra 100% over the KA. Now I gotta slow down because there's a speed camera here. Not that I was speeding anyway, because I'm a good boy. I've got George Michael watching over me here. So the next one is AMG, RS, or M as a daily. So that's AMG Mercedes, RS is Audi, or M such as M2, M3, M4 as a daily. Now if we're using it daily, I've got to account for everything weather-wise. So you've got to account for the bad weather, like the snow, so that immediately rules out the BMW, in my opinion, because if I need to get to work or whatever I'm doing, I don't want to be stuck on a driveway with rear-wheel drive. Saying that, the M cars, I'm pretty sure they don't do X-Drive models, which is four-wheel drive, so BMW's out the question. And then it's just a case of, do I want an RS or an AMG? So Mercedes versus Audi. They both look really great, but I'm gonna have to go with the Audi, the RS. The RS, probably an RS3 or an RS5, depending on my situation. It would be one of them two, because of the four-wheel drive and all that good stuff, so I wouldn't get stuck doing nothing. But obviously in lockdown, it doesn't really matter because we're not going anywhere anyway. This is of course an essential trip to the shops, and I'm just filming while I do that. Boris, you know, stick to the rules. Now then, another one is, would you rather have dicks for fingers or fingers for dicks? Or for dick, I don't have two dicks. So I think it would have to be, now if I wore gloves, I could get away with having loads of dicks on my hand. Whereas is it my middle finger down there, or is it my pinky finger down there? Because if it's the middle finger, I don't know, we could work with that. But I think I'm gonna go for the finger down there rather than 10 squirmy dicks. I could never shake someone's hand the same. So it's going to be that one. I have got a bonus question from my girlfriend. It's would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands? So I actually have size 12 feet. So if I have my feet on my hands, I would have huge hands. It'd be like trying to drive like that sort of shit. Or I'd have really small feet for my whole body. So shut up, limiter, chill, downhill. I think it would be, I'd rather have hands for feet, just so I didn't look stupid with massive feet on my wrist. So I'm gonna go for the hands on my feet, because then I could be like a chimp. I could just like climb up trees with like ultimate grip. Like, can you imagine me like gripping round a tree and climbing up with like extreme speed? Like, I think that'd be pretty cool, versus I'd just look really weird with four size 12 feet on my body connected to every limb. I don't think that one's a bit weird. So yeah, I think we'll go with the hands for feet down there. God, I'm so good at talking bollocks. I'm trying my best not to swear as well. I was going to say something else there, but I'm so good at talking. I've burnt through all my questions. So this might just be a quick one. I might just even keep this raw and just put the subtitles on, because I don't know, it's just easier to film like that. Let me know what you think, and also thanks for the views and the subscribers and whatever. That guy really thinking I'm weird there because I've got a camera attached to my head. But let me know what you think of these videos, or the POV styles. I really enjoy making them. As you can probably tell, I'm over the moon with the feedback and the support on my Instagram and everything, and you guys seem to love it because you keep watching them. So I'm gonna try and make a schedule for an upload once every Friday. So unless there's 2 Fridays in 1 week, it'll be once a week. And I think we'll go from there. Hit me with more questions, because I like doing these type of questions. Let me know what you think, and also subscribe, because a lot of you guys from my Instagram are watching this but you're not subscribed. I think right as of today, on my first video I did, I've got 300 something views. The one I uploaded yesterday, so today's Saturday, and the one I uploaded yesterday on Friday has nearly 100 already. So that's good, in considering I only have 39 subscribers. So we are getting there, but if you're watching this, please subscribe, and it'll really help me out, and like, and let me know what you think. I'm just trying to build a community, like I always say. So yeah, thumbs up, share, let me know what you think, and that'll do for this one. So as we come to the traffic light, that's perfect time to end. Peace.